Did I scare you? I'm 1 minute early. How y'all doing? Happy December the 1st. Don't let me get a copyright. I've been showing y'all this. This is a cookie tin. Been showing it for years. I haven't had any trouble. Why, I tell you, don't bother me. I'm just showing them my cookie tin. To get us in the mood. Happy December 1. I think I just said that, but I'll say it again. Hey, what's in your cup? I still have blueberry. Blueberry tea, it's so good for me. Chairs and tables. And you know, I'm going to ask what's on your hook and or needles. And our RDAF today is going to be what's behind door number 1. And about forgot. Hobbies. Advent thing is just 4 bags, which are opened on Sundays. And I think this is the crochet one. I went for the purple. Knitting was in an aqua bag. And they did have still some, I think these are all gone, but y'all can check. But I believe there were some knitting ones left when I last checked, which wasn't too long ago. And they were like $95. They were $119, I think, when I got them. Hey, official 1SP. Thank you for your thumb. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Kendall. Yo, Glow. Not me, but you, beautiful. Let's see here. Kivia. Kivia, I hadn't seen you in forever. Yay. And there's Samantha. Cute Linda. And all these people say hey to me and also to you guys. That Darla girl. Big hugs back to you, Michelle. Big hugs for all of you. Shatika Woods. Hey, darling. Reza. She loves to tell the squirrels howdy. Howdy do, squirrels. Big hugs, Cindy Lulu. Hey, Dreeny. Hey. Did y'all all remember your thummy on the way in? If not, please do. Official 1SB. Young lady, I like that. Thank you so much. Like one of my buddies says, Auntie Mama says merch. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you. Official 1SP, you a doll. You a doll. Samantha says she's doing great. Good, good, good. Hey, Doggo. And cute Linda's drinking my drink, Pepsi. I'm Team Pepsi. What are y'all, Team Pepsi or Team Coke, or neither one? I'm Team Pepsi, but I've been drinking, who makes cherry lemon sundrop? I got this all AWL from Clover. A sucker. sharp. But I got this because, I'm making this felted bag and I'm putting handles, these leather handles on it that Dee gave me in a goodie bag. So after I felt this, when it's this long or tall, because I'm going to use every bit of yarn that Miss C gave me. I might should have double stranded some of it. Maybe down at the bottom to give it more structure. But anyway, Darla says she's a Pepsi girl. Did I already say that? Oh, okay. I got to go up some more. Oh, Kivia says Furls is having a Black Friday sale still going on. No, Q Linda was the one who said she was drinking Pepsi, and I asked you what y'all were, Team Pepsi or Coke. And Dr. Ricky, hey, sweetheart. Says hi to all the beautiful people. Kendall says Pepsi all the way. Angela Branham, hey, sweetie. She says she's drinking a Coke. And Darla Girl said she's a Pepsi girl. And Dago said, Quilty! And Q Linda says you got to check out that sale. Don't forget, anytime you're shopping at Furls, go through Sis Ola Joe, the crocheting sailor. Please go through her affiliate link. Doesn't cost you any more, and it helps her out. Oh, official 1SP, you going way back. Team RC Cola. Oh, sweetheart, till my casket closed. Mwah. You a doll, baby. Dago is so excited. She's going to get a new great-granddaughter in the next 2 days. She's making baby booties. All right. That would be so exciting. I had to fly to go see when my grandbabies were born. First one was born in Nolans, Miss Arabella Jean from New Orleans. And second one was born in, my Juliet was born in, where they're at now. In Estero, Florida. Howdy, Sam, by Hook or Needles, says morning, everyone. Darla says, if anyone really wants to bribe me, Orange Fanta works. That is good, isn't it? I love cherry Fanta. But the only place that we used to could find it was at one movie theater that has been closed forever. It was one of those budget theaters. It was like $2 or something for the tickets way back when. They had a cherry soda, cherry Fanta. Everybody else just has strawberry, orange, whatever. But cherry's my favorite. Kivia says Furls has new hooks too, Quilty. Yes, they do. Kendall says she's finishing up a hooded poncho for her son, and this thing literally weighs 5 1/5 pounds. Wow. What did you make it out of? What kind of yarn? Ricky says Coca-Cola for her. Just bathed one of her dogs, she says. Angela said they had some snowflakes. Remind us where you are, Miss Angela Branham. Where them snowflakes is? It's just colder than a witch's tit and a brass bra here in central North Carolina. It ain't that cold to some people, but it is to me. In the 40s and 20s at night. That's cold. Ricky says, oh, happy times to Dago. Mandy Longbine, hello, sweetheart. Sam says my first grandbaby is due next May while my daughter is working in the UK. She'll have to wait till the baby's almost 2. Oh no. You need to save up. Go get you a passport. Now. Before the new year. And start saving up so you can get a cuddle before she's 2. Oh my gosh. She or he. Sunita, hello, darling. Says, hey, beautiful friends. Ah, it's Joe. She says, speaking of New Orleans, yo, honey Dee. She lives close to New Orleans. My JoJo, Joe's Web. Hey, darling, how are you? And Michelle Sleeper's telling folks howdy do. Everybody is. Dago says, I'm by myself. My mother-in-law is on her way back to Austin, Texas. My brother-in-law came to take her back. I'm hoping to finish the booties and baby blanket before baby Opal arrives. Beautiful name. Michael, hey darling, MDL crochet. This is how all these people do. Linda's telling Joe, hey. Angela says she's from Pioneer, Tennessee. I've never heard of that. Is it east, central, west? Every summer we go to Gatlinburg, which is just right inside East Tennessee. And we stay in Gatlinburg, but we go back and forth to Pigeon Forge doing stuff. Dollywood and the shows and all the stuff. Dago says we live 3 to 4 hours from her. Well, that's bad, but it's not as bad as 13 hours. I'll be hopping on a plane, which I haven't done in some time. I need to do that. Kendall said it's made out of hometown yarn. It's really long and you let him pick it out. Bad mistake. Dang, I wouldn't think it'd be that heavy though, but it is a chunky yarn, but still. Oh no, that darling girl says her internet's acting up today. So far, so good. Knock on my head. Hey, Denise. Denise G is in the house. Oh, Dago says, friendly reminder, she's still doing her fundraiser for her son and his family. Drawing is December 14th. It'll be here before you know it. Hey, Laura from Laura's Block Ministries. You waiting to get supper done before the game at 6? Hey, how was the hockey game? Did your team win? Did your team win? Let's see. Make sure I got everybody up here. Yes, I think I did. We only have 32 here today. Y'all, my people are down. My watch time be down. Everything's down. I think it'll be all right. Angela Branham says, I have 2 lavender and 3 true gray in the impeccable. She's trying to figure out what to make with it. You'll think of something. Hey, Hobby has tons of free patterns. Did y'all know it? They have paid ones too. And by the way, they don't take any cut from the and they never have sales and stuff on their paid patterns. That money goes straight to the designer, which I think is a good thing. But they have tons and tons of free patterns. This is one of them. And I love the format. Got nice pictures. That's the back of it. This is just a bag made out of their Hobby Rainbow cotton 8/8. It tells you how many skeins for it says for this size bag. Amazing pictures up close and a whole bunch of them. And some of them even have video tutorials. So I just wanted to point that out. Oh, let me go ahead and do our Nutty Buddies of Distinction. Thanks to, hey, Katrina, darling. Hey, Shuggy Pat Dancer. Hubby and, Daco says her hubby and her will be celebrating their 45th anniversary December 7th. Happy anniversary. That's what, Saturday? Ricky says, sending a big old hug to all that needs it. Take a few if you want some for a rainy day. That's sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. How's our baby, Katrina? Hey, Gwen. I'm doing fine, Miss Pat. It's just cold, 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 cold. Thanks to all of you that subscribed. You know, that means you're in the Squirrel Squad, and I appreciate every last one of you. And my channel members, I have 4 tiers, and they pay a little fee each month. Nothing's over $4.99. That's my highest tier, highest level. So I really appreciate it. Right now, it's just normally it would go into postage when I used to do a couple of giveaways each week. I'm hoping I can get back to maybe in the spring when it's not so cold. It won't be so bad on me. We'll hope. Hey, Nana Donna, how are you and Cupcake? She's doing amazing, Katrina says, growing like a weed, I bet. And today's Nutty Buddies of Distinction, Jazz and Spirit Fingers, are Bronx Girl 117, aka Jane, Jayne, and Bronx Girl, the girl is spelled with a U, Gurl, and then the number's 117. So Bronx Girl 117, aka Jane. And then we have Dory did it. Dory's been here the last few days. And then the last one today is Paula Mulford. Mulford, Mulford. Thanks to my mods for putting those links up so you guys can go check them out. Has everybody told me what you're working on? Besides the bag, I really haven't done any more on this one shawl. I really need to get on it. It's so very soft. The one that's made out of 100% baby alpaca, not llama. On the second cake. And the reason I haven't done much on it is because I started playing with this Noro. But I haven't done a whole bunch more on it either. I've been trying to focus on the bag mostly, but ain't that looking pretty? Y'all know I love purple and brown together. But that blue is pretty too. Sort of an aqua blue. I've been singing Aqua Lung all morning. Oh my gosh, speaking of aqua. What else have I been? That mainly. I still have this big old fuzzy thing. Let me pull this out so it doesn't pull my stitches out. I hate when that happens. This is that yarn I got. Oh, my decision. That. Oh gosh, I forgot what auction this was from, but Antoinette from Hooking and Stitching Island Style. She got all. I think there were like 3 or 4 bottles of this. I think it was 4. And she ended up letting me have one, and Michelle Metzig paid for it for me. And it's a real fuzz. It's that Bernat Plentiful. I think that's right. And I have it in another color too. It's what colors is it? It's like fiery colors. Like yellow and orange, red. Hey, Miss Classy Jeanette, did I just say that? Hey, Maureen. Yes, thank you. Prayers right back to you that you are as well. Hey, Ellen, you finished that Malabrigo sweater? All right. She made a pom-pom scarf this morning. Been a busy day either way on her hook, she says. That is great. Are the y'all coming on Twisted Fiber friends, Miss Maureen? After me today? I'm doing great, Miss Samantha. How are you? Just cold. But I have my trusty sweater on. Doggone, I forgot to turn my ringer off. I don't think that's anybody I know, so I ain't gonna worry about it. Okay, well, Grape Nut says we ought to go ahead and get with the RDAF, which is the Advent stuff today. Woo, Grape Nut says it. And I found my paper. I asked y'all to pray that I would find it, and somebody must have, because I found it. And it's in here. I stuck it in here. But I don't know that I can still, I'm sure I printed up the patterns, but I don't know what I did with them. But anyway, we can make whatever we want to out of the stuff. I think I need to make something out of these this time. What y'all think? I got the goodie at them for 2 years. Cynthia King. Hey, girl. Hey. Yes, RDF. Put your RDF stickers up. Okay, so day 1, December 1, it says sunshiny day, and this is last year's Southern Skeins. If you buy, and I'll be opening this right after this. If you bought this from Hobby and you don't want your surprise spoiled, you're not opening yours till later or whatever, make sure you turn me off or turn the sound down and look away. Hey, Terry. How you, Miss Classy Jeanette? What you been up to? Oh, Michelle Sleeper's going to be live tonight. What time? Did Maureen say about the Twisted Fiber friends? Well, I'm going to keep going. Let's see. Oh, I'm going to go ahead and spoil the last day I cannot find what I did with, and probably if I'd look more over there, I'd find it. But the last day is navy. So I just have this, unless I find the other one from Southern Skeins. This is called Ferry Crossing. So evidently this will be like a border or something for all this stuff. And if I need it, I pulled this out to go with it. This is a yarnable. But I think it'll look better just that dark blue. Hey, Nova Gnome. Who was the first Nutty Buddy? Who was the first Nutty Buddy? Today, the first Nutty Buddy was. I gotta look. Bronx Girl. BRONXGURL 117. AKA Jane JAYNE. It's a long one. Thank you, dear, for putting the links up. I hope y'all will check all those channels out. And if you haven't subscribed, check them out. You might give them a subscribe. Okay, the first one says it's called Sunshiny Day. So let's see what Sunshiny Day says in this little box here that Dory got me, and I love it. It's so nice. Perfect little advent for these. And I couldn't find where it said whether these were 10-gram minis. I'm going to say they are. Sunshiny Day, and it's pink. And I think I got them in the right order. Wouldn't you think it'd be yellow? I think I remember thinking that last year. And all these, I believe, are 100% superwash merino. That's pretty, ain't it? Just gonna stick it back in here until I do whatever I do with them. But I hope to do something with them this year. That Southern Skeins was expensive. It was $250. So I feel like using it 2 years, I'm getting the goodie out of it. I'll get that in better so the door will shut all the way. And you fit in there. Okay, if you have this bag from Hobby and you don't, thank you, Official 1SP. Lori, hey, sweetheart. Any news? I'm still praying. All of you continue praying for Lori's, I believe it's her daughter-in-law. You know, she's pregnant, but the baby is not growing. Hey, Nifty. Ain't it nice? Well, it's from Southern Skeins, and it was in a different, it was in a cloth advent calendar, and I had it hanging back here last year. But I took them out of there and put them in here. So I knew I was going to use this again. Love the purple back. I know, I figured. I remember seeing Crystal open one of these a couple years back, and I was not impressed at all. But I thought, well, I'll give it a shot. Maybe they've gotten better. But I figured if nothing else, we got project bags. And it was like I say, it was $119 when I got mine. And this is the crochet one. They have a knitting one, or they did. Did anybody take a look? Oh, Vicky, you still so sick, curled up in the squirrel nest today. I'm so sorry, honey. Hey, Kim G. Did you say, Vicky, I hope you feel better too, honey. Everybody pray for Vicky if I didn't just say that. She says blanket hello to everybody. Lydia says, hey sis Nifty, I've been wearing my slippers and she loves them. Evidently she gave them to her. Hey Kim G. Did you say, Maureen, where y'all gonna be today? Twisted Fiber Friends. It's the ad. Skip it. But Crystal opened hers all at one time, and I just wasn't tore up over it. I wasn't. Didn't do nothing for me. I feel some hard stuff in here, like some boxy stuff, and I feel some soft stuff. So let's have a look. First of all, we got a single Tunisian crochet hook. I've been meaning to learn. Can't remember if we knew it was going to be Tunisian or not. Oh, wow, that's pretty. And then guess what? I just got one of these the other day, so I'll keep this in the pack. I got this the other day with my order. It's a ruler, and it's got a magnification strip in it. So I'll hang on to this one, like I say. When I can get back to my giveaways, I'll stick that in somebody's. But it does have that little strip of magnification, which I tried to use the other day on something, and it was weird. It didn't work real well unless I'm not doing something right. It was strange. Anyway, I'll look at the box and see if it gives me any destructions. Look how pretty. This is from Hobby again. Pearly Haze. Look at that beautiful color. It's like a kind of a dark champagne color. Champagne. Hey, Izzy. Vicky's granddaughter. Michael says, wonder who you can learn Tunisian from. I bet I could learn from Michael, MDL Crochet. I'm going to check him out. Official SP, 1SP says, Lori, love you. Know that we're family. When you cry, we cry together. When you smile, we smile forever. My prayers always go for you, sweetie. Isn't that darling? That's so sweet. Let's see what Lori had said. So sad. Let's see. I know that Lori said they were having their Thanksgiving today. I don't know if she said anything. If she did, I'm missing it. Maybe she doesn't feel up to say anything, or maybe she's cooking. She says, thank you so much. Yeah, that was sweet. We're all praying. Let's see. I'm not sure if we have a. See if it says anything about a pattern in here. Nope. So I'll go online. I'm sure there's a pattern, but look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? So what does it say about this yarn? I've never used Pearly Haze before. It's like a tube yarn that's got the fiber blown into it, I believe they call it. Or I believe that's how they describe it. It's a beautiful color. And it's very, very soft. 73% viscose, 27% wool. You don't feel the wool at all. It's a size 4. This each little donut is 50 grams. It's 110 meters, 120 yards in each one. And I guess that's it. Yep. Is Pearly Haze the line? And there's a color number or something. Not seeing a color number, but it could be in here. And I cannot see it. I hate trying to find out the information on these ding dong doolollies. You end up tearing them up. Let me try to get at it. Let me try to get at it without tearing it up. It just says color number 20. I'm sure it has a name if you look it up on the site. Froggy, there's the link for where the Twisted Fiber friends are going to be. We'll be there. Sure, you can drop your second channel. Drop any channels you want to. Yeah. Okay, so we got the Tunisian hook, which is a aluminum hook. I didn't take it out of the box. Maybe I should do that. The 2 balls of yarn. The measuring doohickey. The ruler. We got the ruler with magnifying glass. And it doesn't tell you anything about, you should know how to use a magnifying glass, but it doesn't work right for me. I'm going to have to play around with it some more. So I'm going to take this off. Sorry about the squelch. The size of this, by the way, is a 6.5 millimeter, a K, or a 10.5. It's got all that info on the box. Darn, it don't have it up here yet. It says 6.5. I don't know if you can see it or not. So there we go. And we have scissors. So that's what we got for the first day. These are nice and heavy. Like a rose gold. Very, very pretty. But that's not bad for the first one. I'm going to have to look around and see about the pattern and such. I guess I'll put the and the Tunisian hook back in there. I guess I'll put the scissors. And I'll go ahead and put the measuring thing in there too. We'll just take the papery stuff out. Well, it's 3:38. Does anybody want to come up and show your stuff? That's all I have in the way of RDAF today. Aren't they pretty? Yeah, I like those scissors too. If you have any yarn you'd like to show off or Christmassy stuff or a project you're working on, or you just want to come up and chat and work on your whatever it is you're working on, that's fine. Oh, cool. Nova Gnome said she just did her first Tunisian swatch a few days ago. It was really satisfying. Well, somebody once told me, and maybe more than one somebody's, that if you can knit and if you can crochet, you should be all right with Tunisian. Because it's kind of a little sort of a mix of the two. And Jeanette, hey Jeanette is asking suggestions for a border to go around a crochet ripple throw, please. I don't know much about borders. Maybe someone else has some suggestions. I guess mine would be a single crochet or a reverse single crochet, which is crab stitch. Lori says, thanks everyone. For those who don't know, her daughter-in-law was pregnant 25 weeks along, but the baby stopped growing at 18 weeks and the placenta is deteriorating. It's so sad that she didn't get just a few more weeks, like up to 23 weeks, and then they could have taken her. The Lord knows how these things work. We sure don't, but keep a praying, everybody. Michael says, I don't know how to knit, but knew how to crochet and pick Tunisian up really easily. Cool, cool, cool. There's Lydia's second channel. It's a diamond art painting by Lydia. Is her second channel. Yeah, it is so very sad. Hey, Carol, how are you, honey? Oh, man, my hip hurts. It's been a lot better, but, since I've been having those injections, but it's screaming at me today, just my left side. I get to go tomorrow. Yay, yay. Have 2 more injections. And I got a bill the other day. This did not make me happy because I thought my insurance and Medicare was paying all of it. That's what they had said. But I got a bill for $495. I'm going to take it with me to the doctor tomorrow. Because it shows where my supplemental insurance paid, but not Medicare was like $5.95. They got to do better than that. Nova Gnome says, I don't know how to knit either. I was worried I would struggle with Tunisian, but my first attempt went well. I did the smock stitch. Cool. Michael, if you're still here, what would you say is the easiest? The simple stitch? Start with? That Darla girl said she had to cut a small bit of yarn that turned out to be the perfect amount for a nose on an amigurumi. How about that? Lydia sending prayers for Lori and Jeanette as well, and I'm sure a lot of you said that. Carol says she okay, A-okay, good. Nova says, I'm so sorry, Lori. Love and prayers for your DIL, daughter-in-law, and family. Yes, if the baby was big, they would induce. Now they don't think the placenta will survive long enough for the baby to get big enough of the available life support saving equipment and meds. Don't you wish they could do a placenta transplant with all the stuff they do? Sam said she would start with the simple stitch. Yeah, it's just awful to think of. Just keep praying. Just keep praying. Thank you, Cynthia. I'm sure they appreciate that. All the prayers and good vibes and good wishes. But for me, prayers. 3:45. We got 15 minutes. I'm out of stuff. Y'all want to do trivia or some of these cards? Some of these wacky cards? What y'all want to do? Or just chat? Yeah. So much sadness. Just have to keep on praying, keep on praying. Not see anybody come up in the basement. Cynthia's trivia? Okie dokie. Let's see what I got here in the way of trivia. That's 60s. That's 70s. We'll try the 70s. Okay, what did sports writers in the 70s famously refer to baseball legend Reggie Jack? Why? Did I say why? Why did sports writers in the 70s famously refer to baseball legend Reggie Jackson as Mr. October? Was it A, because he hit his first career home run in October? B, because his birthday was in October? C, because of his World Series performance? D, because he always wore orange, the color of October's fall foliage. Cynthia, you pooped. Did y'all do your Thanksgiving today? Darla got a package yesterday from Amazon, hubby's Christmas gift, and a book of amigurumi patterns. Cool. He was in Playgirl, Lacey Lavender said. Really? They don't have that. A, because he hit his first career home run in October. B, because his birthday was in October. C, because of his World Series performances. That's what I'd say, but I don't know. Lydia said C, and Lori said C. Okay, Lacey said B. C was correct. Ding, 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 ding. In what American city did the Legionnaire's disease tragedy of 1976, resulting in 28 deaths, take place? In what American city did the Legionnaire's disease tragedy of 76, resulting in 28 deaths, take place? Where was it? Legionnaire's disease. A, Dallas, B, Washington, D.C., C, Buffalo, D, Philadelphia. Hey, Lisa B. Y'all saying D. Philadelphia. Okay, let's pick it. And it says correct. Very good, y'all. Hey, Suzanne Goulet. Which artist released the singles I'm Always Touched by Your Presence, Dear, and Heart of Glass in the 1970s? Which artist released those singles? Was it A, ABBA, B, the Ramones, C, the Slits, Slits, D, Blondie? I'm always touched by your presence, dear. That's a long title. And Heart of Glass in the 1970s. Which artist released those singles? ABBA is A, the Ramones, B, the Slits, C, D, Blondie. Hey, Nancy. How you doing, girlfriend? Lisa B says D, as in dog, as in Blondie. Laura says D, Blondie also. Carol says Blondie. Okay, let's pick Blondie. That is correct. Yay! Which Beatle wrote the song My Sweet Lord? I know this one at the start of his solo career. Y'all know the Beatles, without me saying, but I will. A, Paul McCartney, B, Ringo Starr, C, John Lennon, or D, George Harrison? Which Beatle wrote the song My Sweet Lord at the start of his solo career? And Lacey says John Lennon. Denise says George Harrison. I would agree with that. Nancy says pretty good, starting her 25 days of Christmas tonight at 8 Eastern. All right. Dago says C. Laura says C. Carol says C. Let's pick C. Oh no. C is John Lennon. That ain't right. Denise has it right. Let's go with George. Yes, it was George Harrison. My sweet Lord. Which highly rated TV show was Mork and Mindy a spinoff from? I don't remember them being a spinoff from anything, but guess it was. A, All in the Family. B, Welcome Back, Kotter. C, Laverne and Shirley. D, Happy Days. Which highly rated TV show was Mork and Mindy a spinoff from? A is All in the Family. B, Welcome Back, Kotter. C, Laverne and Shirley. D, Happy Days. Well, I see a bunch that said Happy Days. Really? Y'all right. It was Happy Days. We have about 6 more minutes. Then we'll listen to how many chimes. That thing chimed 11 at 3 o'clock. Who sang the 1979 hit song I Will Survive, which VHS lists as the greatest dance single of all time? Who sang it? I Will Survive. A. Sister Sledge, B. Donna Summer, C. Bee Gees, D. Gloria Gaynor. Denise G says sometimes it pays to be old. You know, we doing the 70s trivia. We have some 60s too. Gloria, some of y'all are saying y'all are correct. Gloria is right. Right as rain. Who won the 1976 U.S. presidential elections against Gerald Ford? Gerald Ford had so many accidents. He was accident prone. A. Richard Nixon. B. Ronald Reagan. Lord, I can't read. C. George H.W. Bush. Or D. Jimmy Carter. Who won the 1976 U.S. presidential election against Gerald Ford? Which one of those did I just read out? A. Richard Nixon. B. Ronald Reagan. C. George W. Bush. D. Jimmy Carter. What did Tiger say y'all laughing about? Carter and his peanuts? Carter and his peanut. I remember Carter and little liver pills. Dago says, lesson learned, do not crochet baby booties and play trivia at the same time. I'm seeing some Nixon. I'm seeing a Reagan. See Jimmy. I think I see everything up here. Yeah, and it was between, or did I say 1976 election against Gerald Ford. That's 3 minutes early, so we got a little bit of time. Did y'all count how many chimes? Or did I mess up your count? 1973. Y'all said a bunch of different. Now, 76, 1 year before I graduated. Who won in 76 against Gerald Ford? And I can't tell whether we have one more than some others. Let's see. Jimmy the Peanut Farmer, says Suzanne Goulet. He was a good one, I think. Yeah, I think you're right, Diamond Ring Girl, about that. You graduated in 79, Lacey? Well, I'm not too much older. So, yep, Jimmy Carter it was. For those of you who said Jimmy Carter, that's who it was. Let's just do one more, and I think we'll be right as rain. Who was the 1970s heartthrob who released the hit singles Cherish and How Can I Be Sure? Who was the 1970s heartthrob who released the hit single Cherish and How Can I Be Sure? Was it A. John Travolta, B. Donny Osmond, C. David Cassidy, D. Billy Idol? Oodles and Caboodles is David Cassidy. Davy Jones isn't on there. Laura, you right. Any other guesses? You got married in 79, Dago? All right, let's pick one. David Cassidy it was. Y'all were correct. And we will stop there. Y'all did pretty good. My man. I just love Sean Connery. He was my imaginary playmate. I was a Bond girl at about 8 or 9 years old. And on up. I was so mad I didn't want to go see that movie. It was Thunderball or something like that. I wanted to see some little kiddie movie. Me and Daddy and Buck went. And I loved it. I just loved it. Me too, Lacey, buying Tiger Beat to look at David Cassidy back then and some of those other magazines too. Bougie! Hey, Scraptastic Bougie, Amanda, and Tony DeFranco. Well, it's after 4. Let's go on over to whose house was it? Can we get the link put back up again? We did have it a while back. I hope y'all remember. Because I didn't see whose name it was. I just saw the link. Oh, shoot. Come on. Well, anyway, we'll go and find the folks. Bougie, you going to be on today? You too, Ricky. Love you too. Diamond Ring Girl. Yes, yes. Bye, Samantha. Be sweet. Don't be ugly. Boop, bitty, boop, 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 boop. Boop.